Following his incredible performance at UFC 320, Alex Pereira once again demonstrated not only his championship-level skill inside the octagon but also his loyalty and gratitude outside of it. After securing a major victory against Magomed Ankalaev, Pereira chose to honor someone who played a vital role in his rise to greatness, his longtime mentor and training partner, Glover Teixeira. In a touching gesture that captured the hearts of fans around the world, Pereira surprised Teixeira by gifting him a brand new truck. The emotional moment showcased the deep respect and bond between the two Brazilian fighters. Pereira, known for his stoic demeanor inside the cage, was visibly happy and proud as he presented the gift, while Teixeira, a former UFC light heavyweight champion himself, was clearly moved by the gesture. Their friendship goes far beyond the gym. Glover Teixeira has been instrumental in Pereira's transition from kickboxing to MMA, guiding him through the technical aspects of grappling, wrestling, and the mental challenges that come with high-level competition. Pereira has often credited Glover for shaping his evolution as a fighter and helping him reach the pinnacle of the sport. The truck, therefore, symbolized far more than material generosity. It was a tribute to years of mentorship, shared sacrifice, and brotherhood forged through hard training and shared dreams. Fans quickly reacted to the moment across social media, calling it one of the most wholesome highlights of the UFC year. Many praised Pereira's humility and loyalty, noting how rare it is to see such genuine appreciation in a sport often dominated by rivalries and trash talk. This gesture reminded everyone that beneath the intense competition, the UFC is also built on respect, teamwork, and gratitude. Teixeira, who recently retired from active competition, continues to coach and mentor Pereira and other fighters at his gym in Connecticut. With Pereira now holding multiple UFC titles, the student has truly carried forward the legacy of his mentor, and this heartfelt gift was his way of saying thank you. Moments like these go beyond wins and losses. They highlight the human side of MMA, where loyalty, respect, and gratitude still define the true spirit of a warrior. Alex Pereira's gift wasn't just a truck. It was a symbol of friendship, respect, and the bond that drives champions to greatness. As the UFC gears up for another exciting weekend of fights in Vancouver, several major updates have surfaced that have captured the attention of fight fans worldwide. Among the most notable announcements is the addition of a new matchup to the UFC Qatar card set for next month. According to reports from AG Fight, Muhammad Namaev will face Myron Santos in what promises to be an explosive bout. Namaev, riding the momentum of a two-fight win streak, will look to continue his climb in the rankings, while Santos aims to preserve his perfect 3-0 record inside the UFC. Both fighters are known for their aggressive styles, and this matchup is expected to deliver fireworks as they look to make a statement on the international stage. In other major news, Justin Gaethje has reacted to recent comments made by Khabib Nurmagomedov who called Gaethje the hardest puncher he's ever faced. The statement, coming from one of the greatest fighters in UFC history, immediately sparked attention across the MMA community. In a lighthearted response shared on social media, Gaethje acknowledged the compliment but admitted that it comes with mixed emotions. Hearing Khabib say "I hit the hardest" is cool, Gaethje said with a smile, but it doesn't feel that great because he still beat me. He's undefeated, and I didn't win the championship. Gaethje reflected on their memorable fight, explaining that he landed heavy shots, including powerful leg kicks and a clean right hand, but Khabib's resilience and grappling dominance ultimately carried him to victory. Despite the loss, Gaethje remains one of the most respected and feared strikers in the sport, a sentiment clearly shared even by his former opponent. The discussion also touched on Khabib's incredible popularity, particularly in Russia. It was revealed that an estimated 26 million people, roughly 24% of Russian adults, tuned in to watch Khabib's title fight on Channel 1 *, a free-to-air broadcast network. The statistic underscores just how massive a star Khabib became, both in his home country and globally. While North American audiences recognize him as the undefeated champion who dominated Conor McGregor and retired at the top, in Russia, his fame reached another level entirely. As UFC continues to expand internationally with events in Canada, the Middle East, and beyond, moments like these remind fans of the sport's global impact, where fighters like Gaethje, Khabib, and rising talents like Namav and Santos continue to shape the ever-evolving legacy of mixed martial arts. In recent MMA news, Khamzat Chimaev has fired back at Daniel Cormier following the former two-division UFC champion's criticism of his recent performance against Dricus Du Plessis a fight many fans described as uneventful and overly tactical. During an appearance on Alan Bekbataev's YouTube channel Chimaev directly addressed Cormier's remarks, which quickly went viral across social media. Cormier had suggested that Chimaev's game plan relied too heavily on his wrestling, particularly his signature double-leg takedowns, and argued that the undefeated contender was becoming too predictable and one-dimensional. Despite their previously friendly relationship, Chimaev didn't hold back in his response. The undefeated Chechen fighter expressed clear frustration, emphasizing that he doesn't take such comments lightly, especially when they come from someone he once respected. "People think I only wrestle, but they forget what I've done to my opponents while standing," Chimaev said confidently, defending his striking abilities and overall versatility as a mixed martial artist. He reminded fans and critics alike that his past victories have showcased not just his grappling dominance but also his power and precision on the feet. Chimaev then shifted focus to a potential showdown with UFC middleweight champion Alex Pereira a matchup that has been heavily discussed in recent weeks. Speaking candidly about Pereira's style, Chimaev acknowledged the Brazilian's elite-level striking and devastating knockout power, describing his punches as like bombs. However, he maintained that his wrestling and relentless pressure would be the deciding factors if the two ever meet inside the octagon. "If I take him down once, it's over," Chimaev declared. "He's powerful, yes, but he's not built for my kind of pressure." His words reflected the same mix of confidence and calculated aggression that has defined his meteoric rise in the UFC. Beyond his rivalry with Pereira, Chimaev also addressed his ongoing tension with Sean Strickland revealing that he goes out of his way to avoid running into the outspoken fighter in public. "If I see him, things will get out of control," Chimaev admitted, hinting at the volatility between the two. Despite the animosity, Chimaev emphasized that he tries to stay disciplined and avoid unnecessary confrontations, especially while in the United States. "It's hard to reason with people there, they think differently," he added, signaling his desire to focus solely on his career rather than outside distractions. Confident yet composed, Chimaev continues to cement his status as one of the UFC's most polarizing and intriguing figures, driven by equal parts ambition, pride, and unshakable belief in his dominance. The UFC has officially announced a notable change to the UFC 321 broadcast team set to take place later this month in Abu Dhabi. In an exciting development, Laura Sanko will be stepping into the commentary booth, replacing Joe Rogan for the event. She will join veteran play-by-play announcer John Anik and former two-division champion Daniel Cormier forming one of the most dynamic and diverse commentary teams in recent memory. Joe Rogan, a longtime staple of UFC broadcasts, typically works events based in North America and rarely travels for international cards, particularly those held in the Middle East. His absence for the Abu Dhabi event aligns with this long-standing pattern, and the promotion's decision to have Laura Sanko fill the role reflects both her rising prominence and the UFC's ongoing efforts to showcase new and diverse voices on the commentary team. Laura Sanko's inclusion marks another significant milestone in her rapidly growing career within the organization. Since making her debut as a color commentator, Sanko has earned widespread praise for her insightful analysis, professionalism, and deep understanding of the sport. A former professional fighter herself, she brings first-hand experience to her commentary, often providing a unique perspective on strategy, technique, and fighter mindset. Her ability to blend technical breakdowns with engaging storytelling has made her a fan favorite, and her presence in Abu Dhabi will further solidify her role as one of the UFC's top commentators. Alongside John Anik's sharp play-by-play delivery and Daniel Cormier's championship-level insight, the trio promises to deliver a broadcast that balances expertise, excitement, and accessibility for fans around the world. UFC 321 is expected to be one of the year's most anticipated international events, featuring a stacked card with high-stakes matchups and global star power. The choice of commentary team underscores the promotion's commitment to producing a world-class viewing experience for its global audience. Fans have expressed strong support for Sanko's continued rise, viewing her success as a reflection of the UFC's evolution and inclusivity in an industry once dominated entirely by male voices. Her participation in such a major event in Abu Dhabi represents not just a personal achievement but also a broader step forward for women in combat sports broadcasting. As the excitement builds for UFC 321, viewers can look forward to a fresh, dynamic, and expertly delivered broadcast from one of the most talented commentary teams the UFC has assembled to date. A major development has emerged in the world of combat sports regulation, as the California State Athletic Commission, CSAC, has officially voted to support the Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act a legislative proposal that could have significant implications for the future of boxing and potentially for the UFC's long-discussed venture, Zuffa Boxing. The Muhammad Ali Act, originally established in 2000, was designed to protect the rights and welfare of professional boxers by increasing transparency in contracts, preventing exploitative practices, and ensuring greater oversight in the sport. The newly revised version, dubbed the Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act aims to modernize those protections and extend fair competition standards across the rapidly evolving combat sports landscape. Following an outpouring of public support and criticism alike the CSAC's approval represents a crucial step forward in the legislative process. The bill must now pass through the U.S. House of Representatives and the Senate before becoming law. However, insiders believe that after receiving backing from one of the most influential athletic commissions in the country, it's now only a matter of time before the proposal gains broader traction on a national level. If passed, this act could open a significant door for Dana White's long-anticipated Zuffa boxing project which has been in development for several years. The UFC president has repeatedly expressed his interest in expanding into professional boxing, envisioning a system that mirrors the UFC's model, combining elite-level promotion, structured matchmaking, and mainstream entertainment value. With this new legislative movement, the path toward a regulated and transparent boxing framework could finally align with White's vision. Supporters of the bill argue that it will bring much-needed reform to a sport that has long been plagued by promotional conflicts, inconsistent sanctioning, and limited fighter protection. Meanwhile, critics caution that increased government oversight could complicate existing business models or slow down event production timelines. Nonetheless, the consensus within the industry is that stronger regulation and greater fighter transparency will ultimately benefit both athletes and fans. As momentum builds, the potential passing of this act could mark a transformative moment in combat sports history, bridging the gap between boxing's traditional structures and modern sports entertainment. For Dana White and Zuffa Boxing, this may finally represent the green light to step into the boxing world with a new, more professionalized approach, one that could redefine the future of the sport.